Audio Jungle.
Holiday tragedy. Just hours before Onis Stevens, the principal of Jesse Primary School in Kingston, and his wife, Camisha Lindsay Stevens, tragically lost their lives in a motor vehicle accident on a South Carolina highway on Friday, he shared their final family photo from their vacation on social media, unaware that it would have been their last together. The couple and their two daughters were on their way to the airport to board a flight back to Jamaica after spending Christmas holidays with Lindsay Stevens' mother in Myrtle Beach when tragedy struck. Reports are that the couple, their daughters, Lindsay Stevens' mother and a driver were traveling along a highway when their car experienced a flat tire and they pulled over to the side of the road. Noreen Stevens told reporters on Saturday that she was informed that her son and his wife got out of the car to assist with changing the flat. While outside, they reportedly spotted a van heading towards them on a high speed and began running to the embankment, but they were struck. She said that Stevens died on the spot while his wife succumbed to her injuries just as she arrived at the urgent care center. No one else was injured. In a report, the Charleston County Sheriff Office indicated that about 6 p.m., a vehicle appeared to become disabled in the roadway of the Halfway Creek Road in Hugo, South Carolina. Through initial investigation, deputies say two people exited a vehicle that looked to be disabled in the roadway. While they were outside, another vehicle struck both of them. After first responders arrived and gave life-saving measures, one person was pronounced dead at the scene and the other was pronounced dead at hospital, stated St. Jacqueline Woodall. It was not a hit and run. The sheriff's office, which is investigating the incident, said it was not a hit and run and that the passing vehicle stopped after the incident. Mrs. Stevens, a retired teacher who still teaches part-time as she always encouraged by her son to give back, told reporters that the news came as quite a shock. He was a father figure to everyone. He was meticulous and very close to his daughters. I have no words that I can think of to describe him. It is hard, Mrs. Stevens told reporters. It is hard because he would tell me everything and was always there for everyone who needed him, she added. He was the second son of four sons, and he was a leader, especially to his younger brother, who looked to him for advice. A past student of Kingston College and Michael Teachers College, North America University College, Stevens taught social studies at Donald Quarry High School in Kingston for a number of years before becoming principal at the Rusty Repole Primary, also in Kingston 7 years ago. He would have celebrated his 48th birthday in February. As news of the tragedy spread on Saturday, several former colleagues and former students paid tribute to the educator. Education Minister Senator Dr. Dana Morris Dixon hailed Stevens as more than an exemplary leader. He was a beacon of inspiration and dedication. His vision for excellence in education and his steadfast commitment to the holistic development of her students left an indelible mark on the Jesse Primary School community. Alongside him, Mrs. Stevens was a supportive partner and a cherished presence to the extended school family, always contributing with grace and generosity she shared. The ministry has deployed trauma and grieving counseling team to support staff and students when they return to school on January 7, one day delay to start the class at the Roman Catholic institution. A gathering of school board members, teachers, ministry officials, and friends is planned for Monday at the school. Marcia Thwaites, chairman of the school board, has hailed Stevens as one of the most promising and dedicated young male educators. She added he served with mature wisdom, endearing himself to staff, students, parents, and alumni alike. He has contributed greatly to the school, deserved reputation, and one of the nation's finest primary schools. Thwaites also expressed sorrow for the Stevensons' two children, one of whom is a student at the primary school. Roman Catholic Archbishop of Kingston, Kenneth Richards, said the church is moving to support the family and school community. Every time I think about it, it unnerves me to think that such tragedy could take place, Richard told reporters. In announcing the news to staff earlier, Vice Principal Marsha Modi Benbow urged everyone to keep their daughters and the family and loved ones in your thoughts and prayers during this period of unimaginable grief. Dr. Mark Simmet, president of the Jamaica Teachers Association, also described the tragedy as a significant blow to the education sector. Family claims innocence after soldier shoots 17-year-old in alleged gun battle. The family of a 17-year-old boy who is currently hospitalized after being shot by the security forces is rejecting claims that he was among the men who allegedly fired at police officers following an illegal gun salute in Grants Pen, St. Andrew early New Year's Day. The teen is said to be in critical condition at the hospital in the corporate area where he is under police guard. He is handcuffed to a bed. The bleeding no stop. He is not yet out of the woods because him get shot in some vital places. Him still critical, a relative told reporters on Thursday. The relative explained that the teen was with a sibling on their way to get food when they heard explosions. Him sister see him drop and she say, call him name, get up, and she saw blood coming from him. By the time she look, is the soldier them come over and put 3 more shots in the youth. She start bawl out, "Uno can't kill my brother," and so she run off and start bawl out to help the relative claim. When them search the place, them no find no gun nor spent shell where he was. So we get to understand that the youth them who did the gun salute, them just do it and walk on. Them never stay one place, the relative added. The family told reporters that they would be seeking legal recourse. Attempts by reporters to get a comment from the Jamaica Defense Force were unsuccessful. The St. Andrew North Police are probing the shooting. A senior police source with knowledge of the investigation told reporters that a joint police-military team was on foot patrol sometime after midnight on Grants Pen Drive. The police say several explosions were heard in the vicinity of a lane that leads to Oddman Lane. When checks were made, a group of men opened gunfire upon seeing the police. The police returned fire and an alleged gun battle ensued. Once the shooting subsided, the teen was found in a yard with gunshot wounds. The Independent Commission of Investigation Indicom has commenced a probe into the incident. Indicom is also conducting investigations into the death of Imani Simpson, also in the St. Andrew North Police Division. Simpson was fatally shot by the police in Bournemouth, St. Andrew. Reports are that he was among a group also engaging in an illegal gun salute to mark the new year. The police reportedly recovered one 9mm pistol containing 7 9mm rounds at the scene. The Jamaica Constabulary Force said 4 illegal firearms were seized in the first hour of New Year. Technical issues halt coroner's inquest into Manchester businessman's death. A coroner's hearing into the death of a popular Manchester businessman Jason Neal was rescheduled to February 27 after forensics analysis providing evidence to the court via the internet had technical issues. Judge Monique Harrison was first to ask Christian Bennett, an analyst from the Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine, to visit the Manchester Parish Court in the Perth next month after she repeatedly had trouble hearing questions being posed to her. Harrison made the call after a brief in-chamber meeting with lawyers involved in the case. Neil, a prominent businessman in the parish, was found with gunshot wound to the head inside his bathroom at his home in Ingleside in the parish. Initially, Neil's death was ruled as suicide, but family members are adamant that he was murdered. Several family members, including Neil's widow, who was alone with him at the time of the death, have testified before a 7-member jury at the inquest, which began in December 2023. Neil's widow, who was pregnant at the time, had testified that she was at home and heard an explosion. She said she went to investigate. She saw Neil at the bathroom floor of their home. He was bleeding and his left firearm was beside him, she stated. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Firearm cleaning equipment, ammunition seized in St. James. The St. James Police on Friday seized firearm cleaning equipment and 10 rounds of 7.62 ammunition during an operation on Mall Road, Anchovy in the parish. According to the Anchovy Police, about 11 a.m., a police team carried out an operation targeting members of the Wandon gang and wanted persons. A search was carried out at an unoccupied house believed to be used by members of the gang. During the raid, a bag was found containing the ammunition and firearm cleaning equipment. No one was arrested in connection with the find. Janitor charged after allegedly stealing over $200,000 from business vault. A janitor has been charged with larceny as a servant after he allegedly stole a sum of $286,000 from a business establishment in Brownstone, St. Anne. Charged is 54-year-old Arlan Martin of Brownstone address in the parish. Reports from the Brownstone police are that the manager of the establishment discovered discrepancies in two separate transactions. An investigation was launched which revealed that sums totaling to $140,000 in October and $146,000 in December were missing. Surveillance footage later confirmed that Martin accessed the company's vaults on two separate occasions and removed the cash, police stated. A report was made to the police, leading to Martin's arrest and subsequent charge. His court date is being finalized. The investigation is ongoing. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.